Welcome to the May Financial Five. My name is Katherine Liola, founder and CEO of CONCENTRIC Private Wealth. May is one of my most favorite months, partly because the days are longer and warmer, but also because I begin to get to do one of my most favorite things, go for picnics. Now, I love going out to restaurants and enjoying great food and the wonderful atmosphere. But during the warmer months, I like to just opt outside. It's so fun to just be on a picnic blanket and have a bunch of different foods and to share that time with the people that you enjoy. It's also much cheaper in general than going out to restaurants. So consider taking your dining outside and having a little fun with it. It's also important in May to check in with your expenses. Summer spending is one of the times that we see spending tick upwards. So it's really important that you are intentional about where your money is going and that you're aware of it, just so that you don't have any surprises creep up on you when you're looking at paying your credit card bill. Now, summer fun we want you all to have, but it's really important to plan for it. So go through your spending, identify areas that you can perhaps cut back a little bit on so that you have that discretionary room to go have a little extra fun this summer. Number 3, revisit your cash reserve. It's so important that when we're building our cash reserve or revisiting our cash reserve, that it's reflective of where our finances are at that time. Cash reserves should reflect 3 to 6 months of total expenses, net taxes and savings, based on what your financial needs are. Now, some people are going to need to have a little bit more cash, again, based on their financial circumstances, but at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. What sometimes we see is that cash reserves that are in place are built on where expenses were 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. So just take some time to see where are your expenses to ensure that your cash reserve is on track. Another point when you're looking at your expenses is to also see for some room around having some fun and investing in you. We want to make sure, yes, you have that summer fun, but we also really want to make sure that you're really developing who you are, so that as you go into next summer and 10 years from now and 20 years from now, that you're constantly able to invent yourself all over again because you're able to put yourself in a place of learning. And lastly, this summer, try to spend some time with the children in your life to sit down and really have them engaged in what you're doing. Be able to create the sense of exploring or discovery. So if you're talking about going rock climbing or going on a kayak trip or going to a museum, really get their input so that you have their buy-in in the things that you're doing. Have a fantastic May ahead. We look forward to seeing you in June. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us.